Good morning to everyone. My name is Yvonne. Today we will talk a little bit about the stock markets. First, we will talk about what role a stock exchange has in the world and with that about making the VMV of Mexico. To talk about the subject is more depth, I have invited four financial engineering students. First, let me introduce to you, Leslie. How are you, Leslie?
Very well. Pleasing to accompany you.
My college is Montserrat. Is with of afterwards. How are you, Montserrat?
Very wet and very wet day to you all.
Now let me introduce Alonso. How are you, Alonso?
Excellent. I pleasure to contribute on this wonderful subject.
And finally, we have Raimundo with us. How are you, Raimundo?
Very well. A pleasure to be able to accompany you this analysis table.
Again, a pleasure to have you all with us today. And you know the dynamic. First, a series of questions with the opening and finally a round of comments. Right, today is your day.
Why?
Because as in all my programs, I like a guest to conclude the training, and that was you.
That's fine with me.
Very well. The first question, and I am asking from our social network, is what is your stock market?
The story chain is a private organization that provides the necessary facility for its members in response to the meeting of their clients to enter order and clarity how negative for the punch and fate of secondary such a trade of corporation and company, public and private, bond certificate, participation in a wide variety of investment instruments.
Excellent information. You share with us while any your light to an anything.
I think the definition of Leslie is very complete.
Okay, I think the same thing. The next question is what is the function of that stock exchange?
Its function is to promote economic and financial development in small countries of the world.
And that's because the largest economies in the world have the most stock exchanges.
In addition, it must be made in clear that the stock market began in the early 17th century.
Excellent contribution. I would like to complement that effectively stock exchange are the main financial engine of companies in the world. Now you ask me, how do you carry out the negotiation is a stock exchange?
This is done through the members of the exchange, usually known as brokers, authorized operators.
Okay, and user 12 asks me, so I can trade directly on a stock exchange?
It is not possible.
It's very good question. From user A, what are the markets that participate in the stock exchange?
They are for market, the capital market, the future market, and the
It's okay. If the user 8 asks me, how much do I need to be able to invest in a stock market?
I will recommend $1,000 if you want to invest in the New York Stock Exchange.
But in the BMV, you can invest from $5.
Since you mentioned Mexico, let's give our supporting in Mexico the opportunity to ask three questions. User Mexican3 asks me, what is the Mexico Stock Exchange?
It's a finally entity that operates under the law of the stock market. Its financial entity, very large and number operations of the stock market in Mexico are carried out.
I totally agree.
Now, you ask me, what is the main objective of the VMV?
It is to facilitate transaction with securities and check the development of the market, promoting its expansion and competitiveness.
The last question is, what is the function of the VMV?
Its functions are on the financial side, but its importance is global and use the index of price and quote- quotations to measure the evolution of the stock market. It measures the performance of the most important shares listed within the BMV.
Very good. Now, let's start with the round of comments. Leslie, would you like to contribute to anything?
To start the stock market, it's an important source of signals for future market and index why we will be able to know the investment system and stock market that exist within every corner of the world.
Thank you very much. Now, let's go with Monse. Would you like to contribute to something?
The importance of the stock exchange in the economy lies in the fact that the resources invested through this stock market allow both companies and governments to finance productive and development projects that generate jobs and wealth for a country.
Okay, thank you very much, Monse. Alonso, is there anything you would like to contribute?
The stock market all facilitates the flow and saving and investment in the capital market by making the primary placement of stock market instruments, promoting the free determination of price and transparency in operation.
Okay, Alonso, thank you very much. Also, Raimundo, you have the last comment and close our analytic table with a contribution.
A personal comment is that in the case of Mexico, more stock exchanges are needed because even though we have two major exchanges such as Viva or BMV, it is now enough if we buy the country with major powers such as United States, UK or Japan. The conclusion I would like to draw is that today we learned what is the definition of a stock exchange in addition to its functions. Likewise, we learned that stock exchanges are not something of today, but that they have already been around for several centuries. Finally, it is concluded that learning from the stock exchange is very important as it will help us as financiers to perform better as professionals.
Thank you very much, Raimundo, as well as everyone else for joining me at this financial analysis table.
Thank you very much. Yes.
Nice to be with you today.
Thank you very much to everyone and to you, Yvonne, for inviting me.
Thank you very much, Yvonne, and everyone else as well.
Thanks a lot to you too. Don't forget to follow us on our next analysis table.